To live a better life, you have to change your belief system. This video is for people who feel like they're kind of in hell. So if you're living an amazing life and you don't want anything to change, great. If you feel like things are piling up against you, this video is for you. Because I've been there, done that, have the t-shirt. So I suggest tiny tips to change. We are going to believe a new lie about our lives. Belief. You have to become a new lie. You have to decide that instead of what you are living, you want something else. Even though in the physical you do not see it, mentally, spiritually, emotionally, you become it. You start saying yes to this choice. You say yes to this belief. You say yes to this new way of thinking, this new way of living. If you want things to change, you have to believe a new story. You have to consciously choose a new story about your life and reside in that truth. If you have not done this before, if you are new to this, start small. Start by making a new rule about your life that can help you. It doesn't have to be major, just tiny tips for change. We are not born all at once. We are born in pieces. So start with something small. Start believing you get princess parking. Start believing things work out for you. Start believing you always have a cup of coffee. Something small. Something small. Because if you can't resonate with something small and start magnetizing that to yourself and start having that happen in your experience, it's going to be really hard for you to overhaul and change your life all at once. Because you have to remember, we are not born at once, we are born in pieces. So what is a small thing that you can believe about yourself, about your life, to change it? For me, I always have princess parking. I get free coffee all the time. I get Starbucks all the time. I remember last year, I was working at my old hotel job, and before I got to work that day, I was like, I would really like my car detailed, just in flow, because I believe I always get the things I want. I was just in flow. I just spoke it into the universe. I'm a human design manifestor. Things work really fast for me. But besides that, and then I let someone who was waiting for a guest borrow a phone charger. When he comes back with the phone charger, he's like, hey, if you ever need your car detailed, I will detail it to you for free. This was the same day. I manifested a marketing mentor. Like a few weeks ago, I was just saying, I really want someone to kind of give me some tips on marketing, to teach me. I go to a heart center business event. Who is the lady I'm standing next to? A marketing expert of 30 years who has her own company. I believe that I can change my life. You have to fully choose your new belief. So I believe I always have princess parking. I do. Every time I go to a store, always princess parking. Either it's already there or someone's pulling out. You have to believe that you can have different. I have manifested friends. I manifested my ex-boyfriend when I was 17. This is like a million years ago. I wanted to date a black guy with green eyes, and I had all these other things on that list. When the new school year started, my senior year, I was at a fair with my best friend. And who was the guy she was talking to? Who was her friend? A black guy with green eyes. We started dating for like 6 months. I believed I could have that, though. I decided that I could have that. I want you to find a small belief about your life, something you don't like, and then I want you to start consciously choosing that new belief. And I want you to saturate your mind with evidence. Saturate your mind with stories of people who have gotten the things that they want because they believe they could. And even though it might not start immediately, when you tell the universe, this is what I want, when you make a decision, when you make a firm decision on what you want and you believe something different, you can have it. You can have it. I want you to look at your life. Your homework today is to look at your life, write down some areas of your life that you want to improve, and then start with the new belief about maybe one or two of those areas and start saturating your mind. Start feeling the feelings of a new experience. So start small, because we are not born all at once. We are born in pieces. We develop in our mother's womb bit by bit. And your life is like that. When people say change your life overnight, they talk about changing your beliefs, changing your energy, changing your frequency, because perception is reality. What you perceive with your eyes, what you perceive with your mind is a fact, but facts can be about perception as well. So start perceiving yourself in a higher frequency. Start looking at your life in a higher way, because you can do it. I believe in you. I will choose that new lie with you. Write in the comments what your new lie about your life is and see how things change. See how things work out. There should be a link by the end of the day. It's October, I think, 27th. By the end of the day, there should be a little worksheet that you can get from the links. Have a great day.